Hey guys, Jay here and welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about Amazon FBA supplier sourcing that no one has ever taught you. And I'm leading it off by saying supplier sourcing the wrong way because that's how it's going to be perceived by probably you or other people who have not done it this way, but just bear with me. So in this video, this is not your traditional method. I can guarantee you it. I don't see anybody else talking about it or really doing it. Second is less guaranteed as far as ROI and profit. Totally fine because the upside is much bigger than you think. And third is still relatively unknown. I would say very, very unknown because I see no one else talking about it and no one else really doing it. So the competition is so bare minimum when it comes to it. But it works. It really, really works. Believe me on it. And now I want to show you guys a little bit of an example. And the screenshots that I'm showing you, they're not wholesale. This is my private, my .com email, right? As you grow into Amazon, you might have a .com email, a domain, but these emails that I'm sending and having conversations with, these are not wholesale suppliers, all right? Take my word for it, all right? So here we go. I got an email here on March 4th, 2025 of this supplier, retailer saying, "Hi Jay, this is the color. What is the price? Here's the order quantity. Here's the free shipping. Let us know, potentially tax exempt, okay? Number 2 here. Here's another supplier. Keep me posted. What about this product? I heard the prices are heading out of control. Okay. Here's another one. Here's a reach out from one of the people on my team. Hi, we are interested in purchasing XYZ. We would like to purchase a total of 100 units. Please provide your best pricing along with details on availability. Okay. Here's another one of a supplier reaching out to somebody else on my team. Hi, Marie. Quantity of 20 is 111. Quantity of 50 is 110. Quantity of 100 is 108. So what's going on here is I'm showing you guys all of these screenshots of these conversations, whether it's us outreaching or people contacting me or my team on telling us about different products, pricings, quotes. You must be thinking, it has to be wholesale. It's Amazon FBA wholesale, right? You're building relationships, you're negotiating, you're having opportunities, but it's not. What's happening here is a different type of supplier sourcing that we're going to dive into right now that nobody talks about, and it's how you actually look for suppliers the right way. So what we have here is weldingstore.com. Chances are you probably never heard of it. I never heard of it before I actually clicked on it and talked to these guys, but it might be to you when you come onto this as a potential opportunity to buy a product from weldingstore.com. You might be thinking, are they trustable? Are they reliable? Do they have discounts? Do they have coupons? What is it with these guys? They're not Walgreens. They're not Walmart, right? If people buy from there, they're not one of the big ones. I really never heard of them. Can I even trust them? And a lot of people get that wrong. So this method of supplier sourcing in the right way is very easy, not complex, very simple, and it goes as follows. We have a supplier here that is essentially a smaller to mid-sized retailer, right? Not a wholesaler by any means, right? Maybe they have a proper working website, but they're not a wholesaler. And what you're looking to do here is trying to get this buy cost down a little bit, but not only that, you're tired of ordering 5, 10, 15 units constantly on a constant basis, to even get enough inventory in for the month. So what we're trying to do is getting more done with less, but also building a mini relationship by also maybe getting a discount and a coupon here, because this price that you're seeing right now on their website, $17.40. If you were to come to try to sell this product on Amazon, I have no idea what the listing is selling at, if it's even profitable, or if it's even on Amazon. You're gonna take this price, you're gonna put it into SellerAmp, into one of those calculators and softwares and say, okay, it's not profitable. Let me move on from it. But that's where a lot of people are going wrong. And this one method has, resulted in so much money and profit and stability in my business. So rather than just taking this and looking for coupons or discounts and just trying to run for the hills and for this potential opportunity, what you're going to do is actually contact this supplier. Chances are they're smaller. Maybe the owner answers, maybe one of his sales reps, maybe he has 2 or 3 people working at the company, whether it's by phone number or whether it's by email, and you're going to request to get a bulk order through. Because let's be honest, even if you get an order of 100 units without an extra discount, without having to place multiple orders at once, it saves you a lot of time and probably a lot of money over time, right? So it's a win. If we can get a bulk order with the supplier and have a mini relationship and we can trust them, we know they buy directly from the brand or distributor and they're very proper, then it's a win for us, right? That's all in all a win. But what also might come with contacting them, right here you can see contact us, might be a 10% discount, might be a 20% discount, might be a wholesale pricing at 30% plus of a discount, okay? So the opportunity becomes massive when you do build this mini relationship, right? You can put your name in here, put your email, whether it's a gmail.com email, it doesn't matter, and just request to buy the product in bulk. Don't ask them about coupons or discounts just yet, right? Because you're trying to build their trust a little bit. How many times a day do they have somebody reach out to them and ask them to spend $2,000 per purchase order on their website, or $1,000 or $500? Not often, right? Typically people come to buy their products one at a time. They buy one of these welding kits or whatever maybe it is, and they try to just bring in the items into their store. But when you reach out to them and you contact them and you get a mini bulk order through to them, the business can grow at a faster pace with you having a lot less stress on it, right? And I want to pull a second example up here because this is also one you probably didn't expect. But we have here weldersupply.com. You can see right here the domain. I've never heard of them before. I have no idea if you can even purchase the product in bulk, if you can, if the Amazon listing is available, whatever it may be. But what I do know is this isn't one of the big ones. This isn't the big giants that you see that everybody's purchasing from. Everybody has coupons stored on their computer and their email, and they're quick to the punch. This is a smaller one that has potential to buy this product in bulk and bring this price down maybe to 17, maybe 16, maybe 15, maybe 14, 13, whatever it may be. Maybe you can even use these suppliers to price match against each other. Maybe you tell them, hey, look, this supplier is supplying it at 14. Can you also do it at 14? And they don't want to lose a relationship. Now you do it at 14. And you can see here how this is building a mini hybrid wholesale situation and opportunity with the business, but it becomes massive. So just like we did in the other one, you go to the contact us page, you either call them or you email them, right? Or their email contact form, whatever it may be, and just give them a simple cold outreach of, hey, can I purchase 50 units on your website? Can I purchase 100? Can I purchase 200? Whatever the quantity might be, and watch the relationship build over time. Now, I've been doing this tactic now for a number of years and have only been on YouTube for 7 or 8 months, and I continue to not see people talk about this, and it's one of the biggest opportunities with this business because you get into the side of wholesale without the long shipping delays, without the corporateness of it, without the B2B relationship chaos of it all, and you're really just working on a smaller relationship with these smaller suppliers to bring in inventory at bulk, maybe even discounts, and searching in different directions that everybody else is doing. Remember, like I mentioned here, right? It's less guaranteed. It's not your traditional method. It's relatively unknown, but it works. It really works, and I'm living proof of it with my business as it's grown to 6 figures a month and 7 figures a year. Through this method, it has taken me there wholeheartedly, all right? So here's what it comes down to when we're supplier sourcing the wrong way, as people would say it, or maybe just a completely different and new way that's going to make it a lot easier for you to grow your business rather than going through the stressful side of things. So there we go. And if you like this video, as always, please like and subscribe. I'm making a new video every single day for quite some time and want to keep on producing out some Amazon content to help you guys out. So I will see you guys in the next one.